by the Vegan Food Festival in Brighton over the weekend did his case more harm than good, according to animal rights activists.
George Horlock is a vegan activist in Shore.
Poor scared little babies. Hi. I'm sorry. This is the result. This is what happens. This is what we pay for. Innocent babies to be stabbed in the neck. They've done nothing to us, nothing to deserve this. But that's it, they're gone now. About to be stabbed in the neck.
People just don't use them. Okay, over to you. 81333, start your text with radio. Stephen Cranford with the latest travel. Sort of interesting, peculiar story you might have spotted on the Argus website. It's also in the paper this morning as well. About a man who decided to eat a raw pig's head outside Brighton's annual vegan festival, Vegfest, on Saturday. So there's a video of the incident online which shows the man being surrounded by vegan activists, some holding out signs like "Meat is murder." They say he did his campaign more harm than good. George Horlock is a vegan activist in Shoreham. Hello, George.
Hello, mate, you alright?
Yeah, good, thank you. Were you at the festival?
I was, yeah, I had a great time, it was brilliant.
Yeah, but did you see this incident?
Yeah, I knew he was outside, I knew he was coming, he documented it online. I know he's a famous YouTuber and he goes around doing ridiculous public stunts like this. And the public were just as disgusted as we were. I don't think they were disgusted at the fact that it was a raw pig's head. I think they were disgusted that it was just a pig's head, which is funny because the majority of them eat pig anyway, but when you see it when you see the animal in their full form, it causes, it makes us feel sick, which is really normal.
Yes. What was it? Do you think it's do you think the protest? We were sort of saying, well, what was he protesting about? Was he protesting about the vegan protests that happen in restaurants, that sort of thing? Is it sort of like a backlash?
It could well be. I don't quite know what he's trying to promote, because all we saw was a dead animal. So if you're promoting animal abuse, that makes you not a very nice human being. It could have been a backlash from that, but the difference between what they did in the steakhouse and what he was doing was, in the steakhouse they were trying to protect innocent animals who have done nothing to deserve a knife in the throat, and what he was doing was promoting decapitating innocent animals.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he was trying to make a point about freedom of speech, and that what's good for the goose is good for the gander. That's that sort of thing. If you can do that in our restaurants, then I can do this at your festival. Maybe there's a bit of that.
Sure, but the thing is, we need to eat something, and we all know that we all need to eat to survive, and we can eat plants to survive, but we all know that we don't need to eat animals in order to survive or to be healthy. Therefore, it's unnecessary. So when people do consume the dead body parts of animals, it's an unnecessary act. So just for a temporary taste pleasure doesn't justify stabbing an animal in the neck.
No, why does it have to get quite so us and them about this? I mean, I respect people I know who are vegans. That's absolutely brilliant. I eat meat myself. Can't we just live and let live? You pursue your own lifestyle, you get on with that, but you don't try and influence other people.
Yeah, well, the whole live and let live thing doesn't apply to the animals, so it's quite an unfair statement.
Okay, there we are. George, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you, mate.
The video, I wouldn't seek it out. It's not very interesting. It lasts about 10 seconds, and it's
it's incredibly dull and boring.
It's almost like he's pretending to be a pig's head. 6 minutes to BBC Sussex sports update. Bit grim, really. Now, sports news, and we've got a bit of cricket to tell you about, because Sussex cricketers are playing their first warm-up match here in Hove this morning. They're preparing for next Friday's season opener county championship. George, that was amazing. Thank you very much for that.
Cheers, appreciate it, mate.
No problem. No, thank you for coming on and saying all of those good things. So look, we just needed to hear a bit more balance to it all. So look, thank you.
You're welcome, mate. Anytime.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.